What's up? It's your boy Kazi, and we're back to Kazi Plays. And today we're gonna go over everything that they dropped today in the new mid-season patch on Overwatch. Starting off with the collaboration between Overwatch and Porsche, these two brands are bringing to the table new legendary themed cosmetics featuring the iconic designs of Porsche, which are going to be on D.Va and Pharah. I'll go ahead and put the prices of the bundle on screen in case you're curious about how much each of them cost. On top of that, they're also bringing in some challenges to the game where you can get a spray and 2 name cards as well. And these challenges will last from May 14th to the 27th. Moving on to the comp updates, they will actually be updating the Demotion Protection modifier, and basically what they're going to be doing is that they're going to be moving the text to inside the bar to make it easier for you to see. And when you're gonna be getting the Demotion Protection status, they will not tell you what your progress is below that skill division range. And if you lose the match, the skill rank adjustment will show you only the adjustment from that match. They will also be adding a new pressure competitive modifier, and basically this modifier will only show when you're at the far end of your overall skill distribution. And for players who are high ranked like Champ, this modifier will only show when you're not earning as much SR as you usually would. And on top of that, people who are also low, this will only show when you're earning more progress for winning a match or drop less progress for losing a match. Group restrictions will also be getting a slight update to where Grandmasters can now group within 3 divisions and Champs can now be grouped within 1 division to be considered a narrow group. Matchmaking will also be getting an update to where if you are on a losing streak, the game will help you and try to put you in a match to where you have a higher chance of winning. Now this doesn't necessarily guarantee you to win, but at least it won't be as bad when you're in that match. And let's be honest, a lot of y'all do hate losing and getting on the whole losing streak. It's so demotivating. I myself can say this from experience to where like I'm trying my best and my team still doesn't push through. And this will definitely lighten the burden and make it so that you won't be falling down the ranks. Speaking of updates, if you do want to stay up to date with everything that's happening on Overwatch, I do have a Discord. Link will be in the description below, to where I go ahead and talk about everything that's going on Overwatch, and we do talk about other stuff like anime, memes, and if that sounds like your kind of thing, go ahead and stop by. Heroes will also be getting an update to where their armor is going to be reverted back to how it originally was supposed to work, so they can have better resistance against rapid fire damage and shotgun type weapon. The tank passive also got reworked a little to where now tanks have a 25% damage reduction against headshots, and on top of that, knockback resistance is increased from 30 to 50%. Alright, and finally let's talk about the heroes, starting off with Queen. Her command and shout can now be activated while using other abilities, and also the cooldown time got reduced from 14 to 12. Sigma's Gravitic Flux also got a little change to where it no longer requires line of sight to the center of the effect. Wrecking Ball also got a few changes himself to where his grappling claw, the damage got buffed from 50 to 60. The Power Driver movement lockdown duration for the enemies increased from 0.5 to 0.75, and his ultimate Minefield, the damage got increased from 130 to 165, and the knockback on the explosion got buffed from 5 to 10. Zarya's ult also got a little buff to where Graviton Surge, the radius got buffed from 6 to 7 meters, and the duration got slightly buffed from 3.5 to 4 seconds. Junkrat's Frag Launcher got a slight buff to where the impact damage got increased from 40 to 45, which means his total damage that he can do is from 120 to 125. Echo's ultimate got a slight buff to where the ultimate gain meter while transformed got buffed from 4 to 4.5, basically making it so that when you're copying somebody, you will be getting their ultimate a little bit faster now. Hanzo's ultimate Dragon Strike, the speed got increased from 12 to 15 meters per second. And finally, Brig, her ultimate Rally, it resets her shield bash cooldown when she pops it. To be honest, in my opinion, I do feel like Queen and Ball definitely got the best out of this patch, to where now Queen has more versatility while using her shout, and also with Ball's ultimate, the knockback is increased, so it's going to be a lot harder to avoid all those other mines, which is going to make it easier for a Ball to get kills with his minefield. On top of that, I do appreciate the fact that they did give some love to my main Echo, to where now if you copy somebody, at least now it's a little easier to get the copy ult. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. But if you do enjoy this type of content, you know, why don't you go ahead and support your boy? I will really appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's it for everything in this video, and I'll go ahead and catch y'all in the next one. Y'all take it easy.